Okay, so I'm going to prove these two properties that will be useful to us when we start the proofs for the law of sines and the law of cosines. So the first one is sine of 180 minus theta is equal to sine of theta. So let's go ahead and prove that one. So proof. So I know sine of 180 minus theta is equal to sine of 180 cosine theta minus sine theta times cosine of 180. Now I know this is equal to, so sine of 180, of course, is 0, right? Times cosine of theta minus sine of theta times cosine of 180 is negative 1, right? If you don't remember, I can draw the unit circle really quick, right? So this guy right here represents the 180, and I know this point here on the unit circle is the point negative 1, 0. And remember, the x-coordinate corresponds with the cosine, and the y-coordinate corresponds with the sine, right? So I can see that cosine of 180 will be negative 1, and sine of 180 will be 0. And then 0 times cosine theta is 0. Negative sine theta times negative 1 is sine theta. So you can see sine of 180 minus theta is sine theta. Now let's go ahead and prove cosine of 180 minus theta is equal to negative cosine theta. So let's go ahead and start that here. So cosine of 180 minus theta is equal to cosine of 180 cosine theta plus sine of 180 sine of theta. Now again, cosine of 180, right, is negative 1. And then cosine theta plus sine of 180 is 0. And then sine theta. And then negative 1 times cosine theta is negative cosine theta. And 0 times sine theta is, of course, 0. So I get cosine of 180 minus theta is equal to negative cosine theta. So I proved that sine of 180 minus theta equals sine theta, and cosine of 180 minus theta equals negative cosine theta. And those are the proofs.